All right, so we're diving into something pretty fundamental today for anyone thinking about their career.
Yeah,
You know how to present yourself professionally. You shared this TikTok actually
right.
from Solomon Krishima Yates, and it really cuts through the confusion around these three things:
Uh-huh.
CVs, resumes, and portfolios.
It's something that trips up a lot of people.
Yeah, and our goal here is to really pull out those key insights from this TikTok, give you
Absolutely.
a clear understanding of when to use which and why they matter.
Yeah, it's like having a cheat sheet for presenting yourself professionally.
Exactly. Like so this TikTok it's short, it's engaging,
Hmm.
and I think it does a really good job of like quickly clarifying these documents.
It does, yeah, and it recognizes that a lot of people find this stuff confusing.
Totally. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let's start with the resume.
Okay.
So the TikTok kind of defines this as a concise 1 to 2 page summary
Right.
of your professional history, skills, qualifications, that kind of thing.
Yeah, snapshot.
Yeah, and it's primarily used in the US and Canada for
Mhm.
job applications now. Why is it?
I think in those regions,
Why
it's
do you think it's so focused on that quick overview?
well, it's really about efficiency.
Yeah,
You know, recruiters often have just mountains of applications,
right.
and they need to be able to quickly assess if someone's a potential fit.
Right, so it's like that initial screening.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
a brief, impactful document, it lets them see the core qualifications really fast.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like your first impression.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
And the video highlights the main sections. You got your contact information up front,
Right.
then a professional summary or an objective to kind of frame your candidacy,
Right.
work experience, presented concisely, education, and then any relevant skills.
Yeah, it's all about getting through that initial like stack of applications.
Exactly.
Okay. So then we move on to the CV.
The CV, yeah, this one can be a little intimidating for some folks.
Yeah, it's a longer, more detailed document, often multiple pages, right?
Absolutely. And it's common outside North America.
Okay, so more Europe, Asia.
Yeah, exactly. You see it a lot in academia, research scientific fields as well.
Interesting. So what is it about those fields that necessitates that like comprehensive history?
Well, in those contexts, the depth and breadth of your experience is really valued.
Okay.
So the TikTok breaks it down, you know, beyond just the basics. You're including your complete educational background.
Mm-hmm.
Every professional role you've held, any publications you've authored, presentations, you've given research experience, awards, honors, certifications, skills, professional affiliations, even contact information for references.
Wow. So it's really like a full trajectory.
It is. It paints a very thorough picture.
Okay, so that's a huge difference in terms of like level of detail.
Right.
Okay, so then we come to the portfolio. Now, this isn't a written document the same way.
No, it's more about showcasing your work.
Exactly. And the TikTok describes it as a collection of work that shows off your skills, creativity, and abilities.
Right. Particularly important in creative fields.
Yeah, like graphic design, writing, art, anything where visual demonstration is key.
You need to show what you can do.
Do you think this could be valuable even in fields that aren't traditionally visual?
Absolutely. I mean, the
Right.
principle applies anywhere you need to demonstrate capability.
Right.
Seeing actual examples of someone's work, it's much more powerful than just reading a description.
It's like proof.
Exactly.
Mm.
And the video mentions some key elements, samples of your work, of course.
Right.
Detailed project descriptions to provide context, any awards or recognition testimonials or reviews from clients, a bio about you and your contact information.
So it's really about letting your work speak for itself.
It is, yes.
So I think that the takeaway here from Solomon's TikTok is that the choice between these three, a resume, a CV, and a portfolio, it's not arbitrary.
No, it's strategic.
Yeah, each one serves a specific purpose in how you present yourself
You got it.
and your capabilities, and understanding those nuances.
Right.
That's key to making a strong impression.
Absolutely. You need to tailor your approach to the industry, the location, the specific role you're going for.
Right. So what does this all mean for you listening out there, hopefully this deep dive?
Yeah.
Inspired by Solomon Krishnamayate's TikTok has given you a clear understanding of when to use each of these documents.
And he even mentioned in the video that he's going to share resources for building them.
He did, yeah, he said that in a follow-up.
It just shows you how important this stuff is, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
People are really looking for guidance on how to do this well.
Yeah, and it's interesting how much information about professional development is out there now.
It is, and how quickly it's being shared.
Right, and on platforms like TikTok.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Right, so here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Thinking beyond these kind of established formats, really like Wordism, Resume, CV, portfolio, given how quickly the digital world is changing.
Right, it's constantly evolving.
What new ways do you think people might invent to showcase their skills and experience in the future?
That's a great question. I mean, I think we're going to see a lot more interactive and multimedia profiles.
Yeah.
Maybe even virtual reality experiences that let employers really immerse themselves in a candidate's work.
That's really interesting to think about.
It is. It's exciting to see what the future holds.
Yeah, so as you build your professional presence,
Mhm.
that's something to definitely keep in mind.
Absolutely. Stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Think creatively.
Awesome. Well, thanks for diving into this with me.
My pleasure. Always fun to chat about this stuff.
And for everyone listening out there, good luck crafting those professional materials.
You got this.
And we'll catch you in the next deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.